Hey guys, it's Sunday, so it's time for my mental health vlog. Um, it is May. Woo. This week has been a yo-yo of a week. Good and bad and up and down and things going great and things not going well. Um, a lot has gone on this week. First, we'll let you know my boyfriend is recovering very nicely from surgery. The surgery went well, and it was a success. So he is recovering very nicely from that, and he has already started to go. He started going back to work. So just wanted to let you know that that's a good thing. Um, Monday, I got the official offer for the job that I've been interviewing for, and the offer had some kinks in it. The offer wasn't quite what I was expecting it to be, and I let the manager know that that was not an offer that I could work with. So with the changes that I had suggested to the offer, I had to speak with her manager, and then he had to speak with the head of the IT department. So that took a couple of days to work out the kinks. So got the offer, but did not accept it right away. However, the manager that I interviewed with went ahead and told her team that I was joining the team, and made the official announcement. So I had to go ahead and work with my manager to announce it to my team before anyone else, knew, because my team's not on my Facebook page or social media, so they didn't know what was going on. So we officially let them know what's happening. My ex and my son are going to be moving. They are selling our house. We're kind of in a situation where that's something that has to happen. And they've found a place to live. And my ex told me that they're getting rid of a lot of the furniture, and they're getting all new furniture for my son's room. And that hit me really hard. Like, nothing in my son's room now is going to have my fingerprints on it. Because right now it's full of furniture that I assembled and things I put together and stuff that I put on the wall. And a lot of that is not going with him to the new place. So it's like, I really had that emotional impact of his room won't have any of Papa's fingerprints on it. And I know it's silly, but it was definitely a emotional punch in the gut when that happened. Which triggered a complete and utter emotional collapse on Thursday. I started worrying about, am I good enough for this new job? Am I drifting away from my son? He's not going to have anything that reflects me in his room. My relationship with my boyfriend is struggling because of the sexual anorexia, which is getting worse. I have some health issues that I'm dealing with my doctor, which a lot of that causes me to, have a hard time staying awake. So I had all this stuff just piling up, and I broke. And I was, my boyfriend's like, "Do I need to come home?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want you to come home. You're working well." And then he decided he had to come home because there was another reason he had to come home. And he brought me, coffee and a cupcake and another little, little bar thing. And he held me, and I just sobbed. for about 45 minutes to an hour. Just sobbed. Snot everywhere. It was not pretty. But it's okay to be upset. It's okay to have fears. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to have self-doubt. It's okay to have all those things and just feel them and then let them run their course. But I was so lucky to have someone there to wipe my nose and to hold me. And not so much tell me that my concerns are invalid or my fears are invalid, but to help me out of the storm. To help me see that the concerns that I have are valid, but I don't have to tackle everything at one time. I don't have to feel everything at one time. And I was very grateful that he was able to work me through that. So a little more on the medical issues that I've been dealing with. I have been, over the past several months, I've had an issue with my sleep where I am not sleeping super well, and even with my CPAP machine. And it's almost impossible to get me out of bed on the weekends, and I have not always been on time for work. Not too bad, but mornings are always hard for me. And there could be a Saturday or Sunday where I get out of bed, I move to the recliner, and I'm back asleep. Or, whatever. So I could sit on the couch and be watching television and fall asleep, or driving in the morning and starting to doze off. So it was really starting to get dangerous. And my boyfriend and I were trying to be intimate, and I fell asleep. And then several days later, I was talking to my son on video chat, and I had a hard time staying awake to talk to him on video chat. So it was finally like, I've got to go see the doctor. So they're running all kinds of tests on me. The doctor's like, I'm worried you might be, developing narcolepsy. Well, that was terrifying to hear. So we're waiting on some blood results. And I told her, I'm like, a lot of the issues I have sleeping don't have to do with my sleep apnea. It's my restless leg syndrome. And she's like, well, are you taking anything for it? And I'm like, I didn't know there was anything I could take for it. I mean, I've mentioned it to my doctor. It was diagnosed one of my very first sleep studies. The doctor did nothing about it. My next doctor, I mentioned to him, he did nothing about it. So I just assumed that there was no medication for it. So I'm on a new itty bitty tiny dose of a medication for restless leg syndrome, and I've been on it for 2 nights now, and I can already tell a difference. And my boyfriend's like, you barely moved at all during the night. So I was really grateful for that. This weekend, I had my son for the whole weekend. So my boyfriend and I and my son spent the whole weekend together. So much fun. Friday night he had Taekwondo, so we watched Taekwondo, and we came back to the apartment and just hung out for a little bit and had some dinner. And then it was bedtime. And then Saturday we got up and, got coffee and stuff. And we went to the Color Factory in downtown Houston. Oh my goodness. So much fun and such a great experience. And I mean, my son had a blast. Like, I was kind of worried, like he was going to be bored and kind of over it. The very first thing he said when we walked out is, can we go back tomorrow? So seriously, a lot of fun. If you're in the Houston area, go. We got some great pictures. There are pictures that are provided for you as part of the experience. Just a really awesome experience. So that was a lot of fun. And then we came back to the apartment and we ordered pizza and we watched a movie on Netflix called Mitchell's versus the Machines. Watch it. I'm telling you guys, My boyfriend and I laughed all the way through it. My son laughed all the way through it. There's humor for every age. It is smart. It is funny. The animation is great. It is really one of the best animated movies I've seen in years. And for it not being Disney, and for me to say that, it's really good. It's really, really good. So definitely give it a chance. Like, my son already wants to watch that again too. I know I'm running over, but it's been a week. Today, we had some stuff planned, and it did not go as planned. We were going to drive out to like the LaGrange area, which is about 120, 130 miles away from where we are, to go see the Texas bluebonnets. It's this Texas state flower. Everyone goes and gets their picture taken in bluebonnet field, so we figured we would do that. Evidently, we're too late. All the flowers are dead, or mowed over, or whatever. There was not a blue flower to be seen anywhere in the drive between here and LaGrange. So that was slightly disappointing. And when we almost got to where we were going, the air conditioner in the car crapped out, and we have not been able to fix it. We checked some fuses, we checked the coolant level, all that kind of good stuff. So that's going to be an expensive repair, it sounds like. Yay. So today did not go as planned, but it was still a fun road trip with, my son and my boyfriend, and we got to spend time together. Anytime I get to spend with my son is not time wasted. So, although my arm is sunburned from driving and having to have the windows down. So that's my week, and it's been, like I said, crazy, up and down, happy, sad. I do want to talk about something that just happened, if that's okay. I know I'm running late. It's sex related, so just be prepared for that. My boyfriend indicated that you know what? I'm not going to talk about that. That's too private. So anyway, all right, guys. So that's my talk for the week, and I love you guys. I hope next week is better for me. I hope next week is great for you. Check on your friends. Tell them you love them. Check on your family. Tell them you love them. Make sure you tell yourself you love yourself and do your self-care. Go see Color Factory. Go watch Mitchell's versus the Machines. That's my advice for the week. All right. Love you guys. I will chat with you next week. Have a great one. Bye.